this is great. Look at how many people showed up. Just as Joel said, you know, this really is a testimony of how important, you know, growing your own fruit around here in Colorado. You know that Colorado, along the Front Range, there used to be, in Larimer County alone, there was 2,000 acres of cherries until the 1950s. And around Longmont was known for their raspberries. There was I don't know how many acres, but there was hundreds of acres. But then everything kind of changed when it came to interstate trucking. And, you know, so we started just bringing in plants from California or the Midwest and finished produce. And now we're bringing them in from Australia and Chile and South Africa. It's just kind of crazy. And, you know, we talk about sustainability, and what is the average distance for every bite we eat? It travels 1,500 miles. When we really can have so much of our own, you know, grow it in our own backyards. And so, in my case, I always loved fruit trees. And when I was a kid, I was raised in Fort Collins. I must have been 9 or 10 years old. And I knew every fruit tree in my neighborhood. And I was caught numerous times climbing up in there. Most people didn't care. They would just say, there's that Skogerbo. But sometimes I was shaking, you know, like I remember this old lady came with a broom and was hitting me in my legs and made me jump out the tree. But, you know, it became something that I always remember because I actually preferred fruit to candy. And my mother told me that. She said, Scott, you prefer an apple to a piece of candy. And you know, those voices that you hear, you know, the silent voices that we have in our conscience, they're really the voices that they start with what your parents tell you. And I took that to heart. And still to this day, I say to myself, oh, I prefer fruit to candy. And that's where it all started. And so I got a degree in horticulture from CSU, and now I've been the propagator at the nursery now for 18 years, and I've grown going on 4 million trees. And so fruit is my favorite. I love fruit trees, and we'll get started.